Hey guys, Vijay Timothy here and welcome back to Mo Era. So, this is just a podcast, but I have a feeling that there's something abnormal about this game, and I can't wait to find out what's going to happen next. So, let's continue. We have after school activities, and I'm on my way to the club room. Members are Nana, Sima, Marta, and I. How about Ermi? We can't take anyone from other classes because it harmed the experience. We're about to get going when Ermi approaches. Ladies, you're looking good tonight. Thanks, Ermi. Is there anything you want to ask? Why don't you let me in? I promise to be a good member. Ermi, we just talked about silly things there. Silly things, we're going to discuss food today. I happen to be an expert on the subject. Just kidding, I know you'll never let me in. Timothy, can I have your attention for a moment? Look, I need your help. Keep it between us, alright? Oh, let me guess, you're in love with one of them? Recently I've been making a computer game. Oh, I guess not. I made a demo version, so I need someone to play it. Feedback is key to improvement. Alright, you can count on me. He gives me a flash drive and leaves. Well, that was quite random. It feels comfy in our club room. This place is pretty old, so I bet it's witnessed a lot. I wonder what happened to members of other clubs from before. Where are these people now? Are they happy? I hereby declare an agenda for today's meeting. All members are to discuss food. The ever important topic, that's for sure. I thought this is a literature club, not food club. Is this a legitimate club activity? Just discussing random stuff. I would understand if we made time machines or played light music. I believe we have clubs like that already, Marta. Honestly, I enjoy the opportunity to unwind and just talk. We'll get disbanded. But we have 4 members, a legitimate minimum. I think Marta's more afraid about our seemingly unclear purpose as a club. Worry not, I submit an official report after every club meeting. Really, how do you make it look meaningful on paper? Easy, today is not about food, it's about acceptance. Acceptance? A social movement seeking to change bias in social attitudes. See, the latest thinking is that you should accept your body. Meaning, among the things, that you can eat everything with little moderation. Count me in as an activist. Still, how's that related to our meeting? I don't like to make things up. No one makes up anything. Why don't we talk about our guilty pleasures today? Oh, and we can eat something tasty. After all, the word guilty is no more. Eat tasty things as much as I want. Is this real life? Wait, but don't we get fat and all? That's the punchline. They say it's totally okay nowadays. Well, although you will not be as healthy. By the way, this girl's face is freaking me out, man. What's with those eyes? I hate it. But the boys always look at slim girls. I mean, I guess. Timothy, do you like slim girls? Well, to be honest, yeah. I don't wanna lie. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just going to be honest here. Yes, I do. What did you say? See? Let's get started. I like potato chips. Whoa, it's a calorie bomb. Are you hating on me? Just a slip of the tongue. As for me, it's probably pizza with pineapple. Can't live without sweet things. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I need to pick one of them or something. So that's it for discussion. We need to find common ground. What about soft drinks? It's not food. What about cakes then? Winning by unanimous decision. Hey, let's make a perfect cake. We don't have any ingredients. Let's go buy some. We have our budget. I already know what the perfect cake looks and tastes like. So do I. I know that as well. Looks like we're going to have a heated discussion. Not if you're the one who makes the cake, Timothy. Hey, that's rude. Great idea. If anything, you're the one to blame. But I can read your minds. Well, then it means you have to test your luck. Alright, last question. How am I supposed to get the ingredients? And even if I manage to do it, we have no kitchen or anything like this here. Oh dear. Why do you ruin our dream, Timothy? Well, you need to be realistic, right? A dream, you say? Let's try closing our eyes again, but this time we won't be meditating. No, we'll use the power of visualization. If we visualize a cake, it will get attracted to us. Behold, Timothy. I don't think that's how it works. Wait, what? Okay, here we go. I wonder where I should start. Let's begin from the base. What do I have here? Wait, what? So I need to... let's make a cake. Done. What comes next? Well, you need to choose a tasty filling. What do I have here? Okay, cake doesn't go well with Nutella. What? This doesn't look like a cake though. It looks like a toast. Okay, I think cake goes well with toothpaste. Nah, just kidding, with cream. Yep, already. Last but not least, the topping. What do I have here? I'm pretty sure strawberry is the right choice here. Yeah. Done. The imaginary cake is ready. I'll give it another go. Oh, it's an option, yeah. It's ready, of course. This looks a bit strange. Why? I should have been the one making it. What's so strange about it? I appreciate your effort, but it doesn't look very good. Well, that's the most normal looking cake I can get from those choices. Well, there was an attempt. Timothy, don't worry, it's still better than nothing. Wait, there's actually nothing, right? No one wants my imaginary cake. How could they? In the end, our combined visualization powers was still not enough. The cake was a lie. Yummy. Better than your imaginary cakes, huh? Hey, go easy on my fancy cakes. Alright. Yeah, and thanks for the cookies, Sima. You're welcome. I'll bring more if you like it. How's the tea? Your Highness, the tea is awesome. Cut it short. Glad you like it. I found an awesome shop with sencha, get matcha and all. Whoa, you know a lot about it. I bet it's also very expensive. Yes, but it's well worth the money. By the way, Sima, is it true that you have a Hermes scarf? It is true, but I only wear it on weekends occasionally. I will wear it 24/7. Don't you think others would judge you? The brand is this famous? Oh yeah, I'll save money and buy it on a sale. Nah, this brand doesn't put their goods on sale. They don't need it. How foolish of them. I would say it's foolish to discuss these topics when we have Timothy here. Oh yeah, Timothy is highly unlikely to appreciate it. Oh, well, at least they consider it. Let's talk about something fun then. Deal, here's the story. Yesterday, this guy calls me again, Dan. The one who expressed his feelings to you with, oh my, a love letter? Nah, don't make fun of knights in shining armor. They're almost extinct. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, he calls me Dan. Timothy, I'm sorry. We're getting distracted again. Girls talk, I guess. Right, well, I try my best. Go ahead and shoot your topic of choice. I think I need Ermi here. Where do you want to work? I'm talking about the future. Haven't thought about it yet. What about marriage? Alright. We shouldn't forget about Timothy. Timothy, what about your marriage? Nah. What? I'm just eating my cookie. Actually, I'm totally cool with everything. It's warm and comfortable here. I feel like a fat cat laying out in the sun. Well, as they say, time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Sima. Hope you enjoyed the club today. It was memorable. By the way, I'm glad you picked crime and punishment today. It would have been a crime not to do so. What are you doing here? I wanted to write a report about our meeting, but I'm too tired. I think I'll just head home. Where to? Turn out we live near each other. I wonder if you're qualified for a boy next door, Timothy. The only way to tell is for me to keep you company. Sure, why not? Wow. Somehow I said it out loud. What's so surprising? Never thought you'd accept. I'm curious to hear why, Timothy. See, now we even have a topic to discuss. I'm so sorry we somewhat left you alone at the club. We got dragged away. It's okay, don't worry. It's so nice of you to be worried, you know. I really managed to unwind, just chilling, listening to your debates. You guys really like to argue. Well, everyone does. Not me. Everyone likes to argue. If you know what it's all about. Arguing means exchanging opinions, right? That's more like discussion. But I mean, I get your point, I guess. Sure. Because what people tend to think that the key point to a debate is to win it. They don't even understand that there are no right and wrong opinions, it's all subjective. Well, if you're going with this world standard, the one who wins are considered the right opinion, so majority votes are considered the right opinion, even though maybe it's wrong. It's a rather complex concept. Don't think too many would get it. That's why I'd rather stay away from arguing than wasting my time. Meaning that before you used to like debates? You bet, but it all went downhill after one day. Tell me the story. Well, I tried to gather a women's volleyball team to represent my city at one big tournament. Before, the team was comprised mainly of girls from the same school. They had the best training grounds, great coach, lots of experience. Then it was decided that they don't give other girls any chance to play at all. Next thing you know, they say that half of the roster should be filled from other schools. And their reasoning, equality. What happened next? They booed me out when I said they don't understand what equality means. What do you mean? Equality is when the team consists of the best players in town, regardless of their schools. Something tells me the new team didn't win the tournament. They were destroyed. I probably picked yet another boring topic. No, it's not. It's quite interesting. Nah, I'm fine with it. Seriously. No way. We must start casual chit-chat like normal people do. Chit-chat about what? Well, I like cats and fancy dresses and everything. Fancy dresses are not the kind of conversation you do with a guy. Sometimes I talk about sophisticated things, but it's not on purpose. I try my best to hide a smile. It's evening already, time sure flies. So, what's so surprising about us walking home together? Oh, it's, well, like I told you, never thought you had said, why is this light blinking? It's kinda bothering me. You seem a bit distant and it's resorted, that's why. Hey, that's not true. Maybe it seems like that because of the way I behave. And yes, it takes me some time to open up. It's only normal. I always mind my manners. Don't you think it can lead people away? Not really. Why? Let's say you run into someone who wears the same outfit as you. Oh my, Timothy, you picked the worst example for a girl. In that case, I tried to cross the street. I just wanted to say a lot of people won't have enough courage to approach you. Who knows, maybe one of them could have become your friend. Instead, they will simply think you're not interested. Timothy, don't get me started about that, okay? Did I say something wrong? No, it's just, well, that's a different story. Maybe I'll tell you later. I always thought she must have been very popular throughout her life, but somehow her words make me less confident about it. Anyway, real friends are so weird that I'm unlikely to find them in the streets. It's worth a try, I think, because a friend can stay with you forever. I'm afraid my friendships don't last, Timothy. What happens? I tend to think that people are good friends while you're even. However, as soon as you start doing better, I think you're out of their league and become increasingly distant. You don't know whether they're envious or just feeling uncomfortable. I think I know what you're talking about. But what you probably don't know is that I come from a wealthy, noble family. Well, you kinda give that impression, so trust me, it makes things even worse. Something tells me you'd never make a big deal out of it. Exactly, still my social status alone is enough for people to alienate me. Well, why don't you befriend other nobles then? Money ruins friendships. What's even worse, friends often become leeches. When I'm not able to help them, they're all like, but it means nothing to you, what a Scrooge. Have you tried looking for someone within your social circle? I can't deal with rich kids. Oh dear, this crowd. Today I chose crime and punishment, but in fact I should have gone with Vanity Fair. Hey, I wouldn't mind being your friend. What for? I don't think there should be a reason. She whispered something. What do you say? I say we'll see. And now it's time for me to go, Timothy. I enjoyed the discussion. You know, if you talk about first impression, you certainly seems different from others. Question is, will you make this impression last? See you tomorrow. 10 minutes walk and then tea and slippers. Well, so far this game seems normal. So I'm not even sure whether it's going to end up like DDLC or not. Home Sweet Home. AG movies and games often have a lengthy monologue about the main hero's room. Whereas confined and prison cell are a must in the case. It's like an author feels that cliched scripts deserve jail time. Anyway, my place is very comfy. Having a 2-bedroom apartment all for yourself is great. Well, right now I do have a flatmate though. That's legit like contradicting your previous statement. Wait, who is this? Your sister? Hey, did you buy anything tasty for me? By the way, a strange girl came and laughed. Something for you is on your table. Was this your classmate? She laughed so quickly. Her ears were so weird. When are you going to buy a new console? This one is old. That's right, there's a strange scroll on my table. I open it up. What? Hard, coffee, music, 234, books and ribbon? Looks like a remnant from the 8-bit era. Is this intended to make me think about something? I wonder who made it and why. Alright, it's time to do my homework. Great, all done. Man, my back is stiff. I decided to rise and stretch my cramped muscles. Why don't I check out Ermi's game? I'm quite sure it's something. Yeah, why not? What are your plans for the weekend? I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Wait, what? This thought is nothing new to me. In fact, it's what I wake up to every single morning. I must admit it's a rather disappointing thought. Almost as much as waking up hungry. Yes, hungry. As it tries to devour me day by day, to no avail. I never retaliate. It always stops after the first bite. I probably taste awful, like a sour grape. I've been here, I've been there, I've been in between. I don't believe in aliens, yet I always feel like one. Where am I supposed to be then? If only I knew, if only they knew. No one does. Seriously, still some people are ridiculously good at hiding the obvious. After some time, I decided to change my strategy and get rid of every single thought appearing in my feverish mind. Completely, entirely, eternally. After some time, I found the best solution to do so. Something which I called mindless living as opposed to this mindfulness nonsense, oh so popular among the masses. Mindless living is easy. You simply need to be dead tired all the time. I mean, when you're exhausted, you don't want to think, you want to sleep. In a way, I decided to go through an inverted Maslow pyramid. Strangely enough, soon my body got used to being deprived of sleep. I drastically cut down my calorie intake as the next step. This also allowed me to become quite slim. It concentrated me 100% on food and food only, regardless of how tired I was. Meat, fish, pasta, pizza, I could smell each of these words. I'm not a monk or anything, so limiting myself that much became problematic. My stupid body craves sleep and food. Feed me, get me some rest. Every time I succumbed to that voice of reason, I ate until I was about to blow up. And then I could sleep for a day or so, only to wake up and think, I'm not supposed to be here. His game seems interesting so far. I realized I struggled that much because I probably lacked training. After all, I thought, my mindless living should be treated not only as a clever invention, but also as a skill to develop. I decided to pursue a career in it. Shortly after I found my dream job, it was the number one in my shortlist. In fact, it got me enlisted. Yes, I joined the army. However, they fed me so well at the training camp that my silly mind decided to think again. So annoying, I'm telling you. And there was no stopping it. A phone started to ring in my head from time to time, driving me crazy. And that's as soon as I pick it up, I hear the same phrase. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be here. That's why, as soon as I called, I asked to be moved away from a grass-fed heaven of a military base to a wild, stinky battlefield. Codename's Hermes. That was my new name. Have you ever heard of a soldier named Ermi? Well, me neither. I've been the happiest man on planet Earth since my first deployment, but then it ended with a buzz. At least that's what I last heard, the buzz of a bullet, before it got so dark and lonely around me. Getting more interesting? Darkness gave way to a white tube of light that sucked me in like a vacuum. What a strange place that was, going all the way up to somewhere above the clouds. I could have sworn I saw familiar faces, faces of people long gone from this world. It looked like they wanted to tell me something, but all I could hear was that annoying buzz, or maybe it sounded more like a sort of phone call. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I spent enough time in this otherwise unremarkable room. Spray for a very weird note on a whiteboard. To leave this room, you must tell me the answer. What does it mean? Who me? Was the question to begin with. The only semblance of a hand came from a few more words below. For in total, love, hate, life, death. Well, so what of it? All this makes no sense. Ooh, I know what's the question, I wonder? That's what my friend and I are trying to realize. The art style is really different from the actual game though. A young woman appears seemingly out of nowhere, dressed in an overly tight nurse uniform. She carries a syringe filled with a strange black liquid. Who are you? My name is Sophie. Nice to meet you. As for my friend, he doesn't talk much, so I'm afraid I can't introduce him to you properly. Your friend? Yes, here, right in my hand. My precious friend who always knows the truth. Always, but today it seems. Come back to my military training. The best way to deal with mentally unstable people is to take them seriously. Yeah, actually. I guess it's nice to have such a wise friend. More like persistent, I should say. It takes my friend quite some time to kick in, but then there's no stopping him. And you're guaranteed to tell me everything at once. She moves closer and I can't help but notice that the button on Sophie's blouse is about to be ripped off by her. Wow. Hey darling, care to have a taste? Who knows, maybe you're just pretending. Not willing to tell me the answer. Hey, I really want to get out of this place. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Stay away, she's clearly out of her mind. I'm still clueless. This room gets more crowded now that the second girl, wrapped up in a latex costume serving presumably no other purpose rather than an aesthetic one, shows up in front of me. I'm much saner than you, Megan, right? At least I'm not making up a ridiculous explanation of what bound us all together like you do. It's not ridiculous, it's true. I come from an era far more advanced than yours. I know things you can't even imagine. See, that's what I'm talking about. Megan thinks she's from the future. Still don't believe me? Fine. What's your last memory before you got here? I'm asking you as well, by the way. What's your name? Hermes. So Hermes, do you remember anything? I heard the phone ringing somewhere very close to where I was. The second I say that, the phone starts ringing again. Ring, 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 ring. Like those machines in old detective phones. The sound becomes more and more loud. My head hurts. Someone should stop it. Pick up the phone, please. What do you say? Can you hear it? Hear what? That phone ringing over and over again. Jeez, it really gets on my nerves. Man, this room must be a hangout spot for weirdos, and I thought it couldn't be worse than when our spaceship was invaded by those creatures. Please don't mention this word again, Megan. What are you talking about? Hang, you said. What a painful word. I was doing my daily routine, helping people to open up and talk. The guy we had back then, he just couldn't relax, he was so nervous. Nice outfit, by the way. Won't get a single word out of me, he shouted, rolling eyes like a madman. So silly of him. Then I heard the footsteps. Bam, they ran out of the door and barged in. Hey girl, nothing personal, but we don't like to see our friends suffer. It's a nice word we taught him with. By the way, why don't we really put it to use? Sophie shivers and stops talking. I think I just realized that although we came from different eras, we share one thing in common. Yes, we're all dead now. Naomi knows what she's talking about. Cute girl dressed in a maid outfit turns the conversation. Where was she hiding? Weird. By the way, she holds a plushie in one hand. What? Can you say it? You can't, can you? You just don't want to admit it. Ease up. That is the best answer, nya. This little brat, she keeps spouting nonsense. Why? I'm just trying to play this game. Unlike you, I realize these are all answers and that is the best one. Of them all. Ring ring. That is certainly not an answer to anything, but you know, if it helps us to get out of this place, I'm fine with it. I really need to head back home. No one likes the dad coming back, I'm afraid. I'm not dad. I agree with Naomi. Maybe dad is the ultimate answer to everything. At the very least, he has the ultimate degree of certainty. What? Well, how do you know whether or not you actually live? What qualifies you as a living person? Ridiculous, don't be silly, my heartbeat, for instance. Then you compare yourself to an animal. You're getting on my nerves. Hey, I'm just trying to say that compared to the lives of some people, you're just occupying space. On the other hand, when you die, you're 100% dead. Everyone is equal 6 feet underground. No one can challenge this fact. Spoken like a true genius. I know, right? I'm an underappreciated asset. Where are you from again? The present time. That's the answer simply because eternal life is much worse. How do you even know that? Say what? Then I still have my magic powers to show you. Kitty cat, make me happy, make them sad. I'm quite sure she's referring to that plushie. So what's going to happen now? Eternity. What do you mean? Time will go, but we won't follow. And she was right. What? What the actual crap? What day is it today? Friday nya. Why you keep on saying nya? Jeez, how would you know? Thanks for your trick. Time lost its meaning. Therefore, it might as well always be Friday. It's been what? Days? Months? Years? No, literally 5 seconds. Hey Naomi, can you revert your spell? Teehee, if you all admit that is the answer, maybe I could. Okay, I admit it. No way I'm going to fall for this trick. Want to stay here forever? Fine, let's talk. Little by little, the future will come. That's exactly where I'm from. Okay, let's talk about cats. So we did. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about fun. This is getting quite disturbing. Talk about films. Let's talk about fiction. Let's talk about friends. Let's talk about freedom. Let's talk about feelings. Can we stop this already? Let's talk about fools. Let's talk about foxes. Yeah, this is getting old. Let's talk about forests. Let's talk about fawns. Stop it, I can't take it anymore. Fine, maybe that is the answer, whatever. I too agree with that, however nothing happened. What's next? What should we do? I think we should be more proactive, now that we all agree on our answer. See this purple liquid. It's the last resort liquid, so to speak. Let me help you, friends. She moves so swiftly, it doesn't even hurt. My vision starts to become blurry. Oh. Ring, the phone rings again, but this time I managed to answer it somehow. The guy on the other end of the line tells me that if I die, I'll stay in this room forever. Why haven't I thought about it before? I'm afraid it's too late now. Love? Love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, pardon me, hi. What would your order be? Naomi, you're alive? Yes, why? However, I woke up in this room today. You know, that milk tea I had yesterday. It tastes so weird. Anyway, although it's not my table anymore, I certainly have a customer. What can I order? Nothing, I'm afraid. We're short on everything. I can make you company. I'm a good maid, after all. You see this strange whiteboard? Sure I did. What do you think the answer is, Nya? Love. How romantic of you. Sadly, I know nothing of it. I'm not allowed to get into an affair with a customer, even with one as handsome as you. Oh, thank you. However, let my magic do the work and say whether or not you're right, Nya. Kitty cat, make me happy, make them sad. Well, anyway, guys, I don't know what's going on in this game. I have no idea, I have no clue at all what's happening. But I'm going to end the second episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.